Memes that age poorly. The internet moves so fast, and now there's just so many memes out there to the point that some just last like a solid week, or just dies off so fast because the meme was hella overused. And some of these age so bad to the point where people would think you just woke up from a coma if you started saying it. So we'll first start with Uganda Knuckles. Can we all just agree that this was just garbage now that it's dead? Because holy shit, when this was peak humor, it was oversaid, and I hated it. People would just spam, "Oh, do you know the way?" in the hallway, and it was so annoying. And nobody's gonna look back at this meme and be like, "Ah, great times." No. This shit does not give me any bit of nostalgia. The cyborg look it's a birdie meme. This shit got nuked in like a week. I've never seen a meme die faster than this one. Nothing was really done with this. It was just some clip from Teen Titans Go that went viral, which is the worst show, by the way. But that shit had no versatility at all. It was just a 12-second clip of Cyborg seeing a bird and then him and Robin running into glass. I saw that exact episode when I was in like 4th grade, and never did I think it would age worse than milk. Morbius. Yeah, surprisingly, I watched this movie, and it was horseshit. Absolutely terrible. It was the worst movie I've ever seen. That shit was actual garbage. And everyone else agreed with me. That shit had like 15% on Rotten Tomatoes. But how this even came about is people unironically said that the movie was like insane. It was like the best movie they've ever seen. And everyone was just gassing it up. They haven't even seen the movie yet, but it was just a whole meme to gas up the movie. And it even got to the point where this movie got re-released into theaters since it had so much hype. And you already know I'm not going to see that shit again. I'm not seeing that shit for a second time. But guess what happened? Guess what? Theaters absolutely empty. Who the fuck went to see Morbius, bro? Nobody. It was just a meme. And the theaters for the re-release were actually dead as hell. And it was honestly funny to hear about. And that's the day I realized how poorly this meme aged. Next up, we have Purple or I Love Lean or whatever. And I don't really know how this one came to be. Everything was just purple. And you could just take anything that was purple, like an elixir collector, for example, and be like, "Oh, guys, look, there's that walk hard in there." And you would have everyone on the floor, basically. The GrubHub ad. Remember that shitty ad that they did that was like animated, like Disney characters? And it just was so horrible that it became a meme. And it had some like ear-piercing melody behind it. It was like doo 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 doo. And people just made a different version or like a spin-off because it was like a whole challenge they did, and boom, it became a meme. And my own brother did a school presentation on it, and it was funny as hell to watch because it was already like 2 years old when he did it. He had to present a garbage ad, and of course this was the first one that came to his mind. That's how widespread horrendous it was. Next up, we have DaBaby. I don't even want to talk about this shit, but it was awful. He fell off so hard ever since 2020, and this may or may not have had something to do with it. Because if you heard someone reference DaBaby and Among Us, like, you would just walk in the opposite direction. If you see this, "Hey guys, Among Us DaBaby, let's go." Yeah, you're walking in the other direction. There was even a DaBaby car, like, it was an odd time. And it just became so unfunny in like a week. Like, yeah, it lasted for like a few months, but no one's smiling teeth and gums thinking about this shit. Next up, we have Mondays Left Me Broken. Yeah, this clip was just odd. It was probably the most cursed thing I've ever seen in my life. And I see why this died, because everybody and their mom wants to forget this. It's like some AI talking cat thing with like piss yellow eyes. Like, this John would be in my nightmare. And I mean, of course, this was big last year because AI was basically taking over the entire world. And it was taken over via stupid ass videos like this. Like, we all thought AI was about to destroy the world, but this is what came from AI. The Epstein Island memes. Earlier this year, you could not escape them on your For You page. They were everywhere. Scroll once, boom, you see it. Scroll again, you see another one. And this just took over the For You page. And they were everywhere. You could not escape the Stephen Hawking memes. Next up, we have Legalized nuclear bombs. Yeah, this was a quick TikTok meme that was like about a week and it already died. And it spawned in by some producer tag in a song by the greatest rapper of all time, Joey. Okay, let me stop playing. But he also had pictures surfacing his memes in 2022, including this one. I feel like this one's got a lot of potential to resurface because it's just so out of left field. I definitely see the vision with this one. This was the greatest producer tag to ever drop. I don't care. And it's kind of connected to the whole Shadow Wizard Money Gang meme, but that John is still well alive. And it went way more mainstream and lasted way longer. TikTok Rizz party. This shit's already dead. Who do you see talking about this shit anymore? No one. And this all started from like some flyer that was made in 2023 with Lil Durk on it. A month ago, this meme was like popping. Now it's already dead. People have already started to move on and move to the next thing. And it was basically just these guys dancing to Carnival at a Sweet 16. And people made all this lore like Turkish Quandale Dingle. And to be honest, I don't even know where these names spawned in from, but I hope to God that this kid does not have the label Turkish Quandale Dingle for the rest of his life. And I'm sure people already came up to him and like, yo, it's Turkish Quandale Dingle, guys, oh my god. Next up, we have DJ Khaled. Now, he had these infamous sayings going around like, bring out the lobster, let's go golfing, Roblox is life is Roblox. There were so many of them, and they were just insanely random. And you know what? I thought this was pretty good. It was definitely livable. You know, it wasn't annoying like, do you know the way, or DaBaby. I could actually look back at this one and smile teeth and gums, but it is pretty forgettable though. But you know something that's even more forgettable? The Biggest Bird. This song was a cardboard record. I don't know how this blew up, but it did. Like, no one is making it out with this, bro. You're just gonna be a big meme and then be forgotten. Like the rest of the other meme rappers out there in the world. Like, the only thing he's making it out of with this song is The Nest. Because if you get one viral TikTok hit, and especially if it's a meme, like, you're cooked. Next up, we got Locked In, or I Gotta Lock In, which is basically when you look at your Face ID and it doesn't register, you gotta like fucking make a whole new face to lock in, which is definitely the most relatable meme of 2023, to be honest, because that shit always fails. Then I just gotta menacingly stare at the phone to lock in, because that shit just fails all the time. And you know what? I'm pretty sad that this meme died. It should have kept going. But instead, we have Skibbity Toilet and Sigma Males. And then we have the Chicken Nuggets, too. This John was just overlooked as hell, in my opinion. This meme is just criminally underrated. But this next one is not. The fake MrBeast thing. I thought this was the most overrated meme ever. How is this even funny? Apparently, people were rolling on the floor to this. And it was just some epic rap battles of history video with the intro. And it just looked so bootleg to the point where it went viral. And the song behind it was just so annoying. Yeah, Jimmy D's the go, but I never got the point to this meme. Or the hype at all. But speaking of MrBeast, this was the fastest meme I've seen come and go this year. That whole 42 villain arc thing from MrBeast. 42 was an absolute menace in this video. It was like he was in his villain arc or something. He was the villain of the video. So people made like these edgy Sigma edits of him, of being like cold. And it's already dead because, well, you can't really do much with it. There's only so much footage you can make edits of. But they were all over TikTok for that week that MrBeast video dropped. And whether he was acting or not, it definitely made the video more interesting. Next up, we have The Referee. This was the best meme and the best trend of 2023. I don't care. It was just the funniest piece of media on the planet. The scenario just fit the meme too perfectly. Next up, we have Napoleon. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, I really don't get this one, to be honest. Like, okay, there's nothing we can do. Like, I don't know. I don't really get the punchline for this one. Is there even a punchline? But all I know is this meme died mad quick. Next, we have the Smurf cat. I don't understand it either. It was just, oh, look, a red circle, and then boom, Smurf cat. And in the background, it's like some Allie intro-ass music. It's probably just some random-ass clip that blew up. It feels like one of those, because it just doesn't really make sense on the first watch. But all I know is CG5 made this cringy-ass song of it, and his head is a son. What the hell? Like, this shit is so cursed. As soon as someone touches it and it becomes cringy, it's like the meme dies. Or if it hits mainstream media or something like the news, you could say goodbye. Literally, top comment on that song is, "We killing the meme with this one." So it's safe to say Smurf cat is 100% in the grave. Next up, we got Grimace. Now, this meme did last a long time, but now it's just children's brain rot. It's a part of the Elite 8 of brain rot at this point. And now, it didn't necessarily die fast, but it definitely got ruined 100%. Like, the meme should just died peacefully after McDonald's stopped selling the Grimace Shake. But I don't know, Grimace's birthday is coming up. I think it's in like a month as I'm recording this video. Like, it was a pretty fun TikTok trend. Like, no one was getting hurt, no danger, no nothing. So, you know what? It's a good TikTok trend in my book. But now it's just brain rot. And speaking of, I have a video right here of all the brain rot words out there that are currently on the internet. Go watch it. Go.